you're gonna give me high knees, hands on hips for 10, and then get your arms in there for the last 10. All right, going forward. Good. Reps. Good. Good job. Good. All right. So look, we're gonna have some in and outs first. So remember, that's when we go 20 accelerate, and then you're gonna kind of throttle.
Yeah.
You know.
High knee
float,
throttle, right?
ride, high knee throttle for 20, and then we're gonna burst for another 20. That's good. 20. Throttle. Burst. Good. Now walk all the way back.
Does like Justin's training remind you of like what you had to do, or is like yours harder? Like what did you go through to get to the draft and make it to a team?
Well, it was a lot of changes going on at the U, so it reminds me a lot of it because it was a small group of us that stayed back and stayed loyal to Swasey. So it was about 5 of us or so that stayed, and all the other guys went to all the big money programs, all the different training facilities where you had like 20, 30 athletes, like kind of like a little training factory type situation. So this was kind of like what my grind looked like, coming in here day in, day out, just putting in the work. That's what it's really about, putting in the work. I mean, all that fancy stuff is cool, but when it comes down to it, it's the work that's going to get you the results that you want. And then we're going to get 2 of those, then we're going to get 2 20s, all right? And then depending on how those 20s feel, we'll see if we'll do 40 or not. If anything, when we get to the 40, it may be more of a build-up than an all-out, you know what I'm saying? Because, again, we, 2 weeks and 2 days out? 3 weeks maybe, tops? I ain't saying not to go.
Yeah. No, I get you.
If you don't feel comfortable doing certain things, then don't do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Forget it. Like, what you working for. We working for the 4th.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel me? That's what we working towards. We know that. You know that. So just focus on that. But if you gotta go and you feel like there's some things that you can go do well at right now, and you just want to go do one thing or whatever like that, it's cool. But I mean, we training, boss. Right. Hey, last one. He's a very athletic old lineman. I mean, when I watch him run, I watch him accelerate, I watch how he moves. He goes through his pro agility drill and his L drill and stuff like that. He's very explosive and he's very athletic for his size. So I think he's going to be able to take advantage of that at the next level. Whatever organization or team was able to get their hands on him, I think they'll be very pleased with how much of an athlete that he is, for his size. Obviously, he had been training with Swasey about a week or so maybe. But my first day, Swasey pulled me over. He was like, "Hey man, come watch him run real quick." And I seen him, I'm like, yeah, we got something. We got something. He's definitely an athlete for sure. Like that, don't try to reach your foot out there, because that's how bad things happen. Just push away. But essentially, you want to make sure your shoulders are over your hands. You don't want to have your feet loaded so much that your shoulders are behind your hands. You want your shoulders right on top of your hands. So put yourself in a 4-point first. Get to the set position, right, where you leaning and you got your shoulders over your hands, and then pick up the hand and take off.
Yes.
That way you can save your, because that's hard, boy. Hey, bro, you 300 plus pounds, bro. Like, that's a lot of weight to hold up for 5-10 seconds while you're trying to get set. Like, so use both hands, and then when it's time to take off, you just lift up your hand for a second, pause, because they're gonna make you pause, and then go.
No pause.
Good. Both hands first. Both hands first. Bend your knees a little bit. There you go. Good. I want you to think about this leg coming through after you push, right? So after you push, see how that leg came through here? Yeah. Yours is coming a little bit. It's not as bad as Shiloh's was. It's coming here. Just push. Just push straight out. Just push straight out. Just one step. Just one step, push straight out. And sweep that left foot through low when it comes. There you go. That's it right there. Good job. That's it. That's it. You feel how all your energy and force went that way? That's what you want. And essentially, you may not have seen it, but you caught that step and had to press so hard again, because if you didn't, you was gonna fall.
Yeah.
Right. That's what you want.
Let that down.
Yeah. That's That's better. Let's do that one more time, but for 2 steps. You're trying to replicate that twice.
Okay.
So bam, bam. Keep it low and push. All you thinking about is going that way. Keep it low. You step. It's pushing back is what you want. So you can't lift your foot up because the only way you're going to be able to apply force is straight down. That's not for this part of the. It's not for this part of the. Your speed test. Acceleration is all about getting your body going. It's about overcoming inertia. So you gotta push back. So that's why you gotta keep low heel recovery, and then when you get here, boom, because you don't want airtime. Airtime ain't your friend right here.
I felt like my body was up here, my feet right back here.
Right. So remember, just stay low. Don't try to rush it. You tried to rush that last one. Be patient. Make your body do what you wanted to do, and the technique is gonna give you the results you want. Don't think that being quick and trying to do it too fast and rush is gonna get you there. Just do it right. There you go. All about fitness and going. But this is speed development. So you gotta have the energy you need to get the results you want. There you go. Good. All right. Good job. Hey, get a drink if you got one. Yep. Get some Gatorade. And then I'm gonna give you about 2 minutes, and then we're gonna get some 10s in. Tall and be running with your chest up high by the time you get to me. Accelerate through this line. Just think to accelerate through this line. It's not about trying to get tall and turn over. Stay low and drive. That's it. Good. Perfect. You didn't like it because it felt slow, but it was good technically. That was perfect. I'm just telling you. What you had got, the 1.7 on the laser or the hand? Yeah, all right, that's fine. That's a great job. Take a second.
But I feel like when I went, I did that again.
Bro, you did what you were supposed to do.
Oh.
You good. What it felt like to you was it took a long time. That's fine. That's fine. You want a lot of ground contact and acceleration. People underestimate that. People think that when you accelerate, you're supposed to be like, no. That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You're trying to be covering ground. It literally probably took you, as it's supposed to, about 5-6 steps. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to take. If you around here taking 5-6 steps before you even get 5 yards, you're done. You're toast.
That's where I felt like that balance came in right now. It translates like that. I didn't like that one.
It wasn't as bad as you think. It was pretty good actually. But the point is, that shit may happen on pro day. That's 1 of your 2 fucking reps. So go. Don't waste it. Talking about some, I ain't like that shit. Because if your ass get down there to that 40, whether you liked it or not, they gonna stop that fucking watch and they gonna write that shit on their paper, and that could be your opportunity going bye-bye. You feel me? So if you gonna go. We fix that shit later, but go. You feel me? Now, like I said, your 10 was pretty damn good, but then you had shut it down to the 20.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a realistic 23 seconds. Fuck no. Yeah, but your 10 was pretty damn good. So come on, man. Don't waste it. Remember, don't waste no opportunity, bro. Not even in training. Push out or still accelerate. You still gotta accelerate. But as you're starting to get tall, I want you to think of, after getting to here, just coming down. 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 Don't try to, see, a lot of people get messed up and think that if they try to reach their feet out further, they gonna be going faster. All you doing, let me tell you something. Your feet come down out here in front of your hips. First of all, any force you apply to the ground is either gonna push you back right? But in honesty, for you to go more this way, you can't apply any more force to go that way until your hips are over your basic support. So from here to here is just a waste of fucking time. Other thing is putting your hamstring in a situation where you can hurt yourself. And that's kind of how you tweak your hammy. You trying to reach to go faster, and this is all hamstring trying to pull your leg through, as opposed to here, boom, all hip extension, driving force into the ground. Reason for squatting, reason for doing step-ups, cleans, right? It's about getting your hip extension. But if your hips are behind you, your hips can't do shit, it's just hamstring. And then you trying to put all that force, you got 300 pounds. You trying to move 300 pounds, single foot support with your hamstring. Think about that. You ain't in there doing fucking 300 pound leg curls, right? So your shit gonna pull. That's just the way it is. So when you building up, think about your mechanics is my point. Think about once you hear coming down under your hips, That don't mean you get choppy. That's not what that means. It just means don't reach. Right? Once you get here, drive down that way, that way. Yeah, this shit always drop.
Just walk yourself into upright.
Okay.
Oftentimes, where the anterior heel comes from is when they're coming up, they leave, and this is the majority of football, right? So the powerhouse is behind you, you know this. So when you're coming through, there's nothing that's actually accelerating to have the full extension of push and getting hip through, which activates all of this. Otherwise, you're just relying on really strong hamstrings, which is great, but that's where everyone gets their slight strains here, because knee drive is going to come to here no matter what. So if I'm here, coming out of the blocks, pretend this leg isn't here, I'm in the blocks. If this comes to here, if I'm actually standing, it's the correct knee drive, and my foot's underneath me. But if I'm here, and I do knee drive here, and then I try to extend for that step, if I were in running position, it's here. And that's where you lose time and tempo when you start getting the strains. And then when it comes through, it's pulling from here or here, instead of actually underneath you with activation. Sorry.
Okay, good. Now you see how you do an extra hop? Like why you hopping before? Let's push off that one leg. You understand what I'm saying? Like you instead of just that foot being planted, and you just jumping. Let's try to jump off that one leg. Don't try to. You're doing an extra step. Now that's a lot better. Now, however far you think you can go. I'm just trying to get you to get confidence and start pushing off the leg. Oh! In the middle, I'm saying right here. Yeah.
I'll bring that a little bit. Reach.
Yeah, I see. Right there. Gotcha. All right, bro.
You know, ready to let it psych you out. Just jump.
Fuck that shit, man. Let's go. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna go.
You want what?
Like jump. This. I'm just gonna go. Like, you know how niggas be like.
I don't know how you do it. Just jump. Like. You already hit 30.
There you go.
I know what you've been talking about.
There you go.
No, we've been on the program. I'm gonna get you. DK. And I told you.
I'm really not here.
I told you you're gonna jump out.
I'm really
27.
I'm sorry, Jack.
That was motivation.
What came in?
That was motivation.
For me?
For him.
can't get that. If you don't jump 32, something like that.
You can get that right now.
Oh, now he gonna get 32 now. See, that's what I be talking about. Now Corey, he got 32 now. Hey, what's that?
30 and a half.
Hey, listen, that's not bad, but try not to do what you're told. You a double tapper guy. You know what I mean? So you try to then jump, just trying to push one hop up. Like this, I'm saying, I'm just pushing through the ground one time. Bam.
Yeah, they'll call you on if you double hop.
Hey, but try it again. Hey, but you did better than he thought.
This all bad legs.
No,
I like
no,
training
man.
under fatigue.
You're
I
fine.
don't want you to be fresh. The
You're
whole
fine.
week. I like this. Come on, we ain't making no excuses. That's why I want best numbers PR under fatigue.
30? 35?
30 and a half. Don't overthink it, Jay. Just jump, man, like you did the first one.
Take a little step forward. Right there.
Oh, I got good job.
I got you.
You touch that?
Yeah, I touched it.
Hey, you done.
31.
Hey, that's a good job. What's that, 31?
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Bro, you must have reached your arm all the way out there when you lined up for it.
That's what we're gonna do. Y'all gonna learn. Around me, I'm not into the short shoulders.
Really?
I'm training you good enough to jump, bro. You're gonna jump good, bro. That's like me saying I can't cheat the 40.
That looks high.
It is, that's his reach.
Nigga, how long did you reach? That should be like a 35 or
So
You're getting up, man.
bro, that's a good job, bro.
You're getting up.
I'm gonna give you the real test. Like, we're not gonna go to sleep thinking we don't know how high we're gonna do. Nah, if anything go higher than that, you go 34, good luck, good job. But we gonna know we gonna do it.
I mean, today, man, this week has been a grind, for sure. I mean, this jump was off dead legs. I think I did 10-5 for about 35 minutes and other stuff, but stretching the process, man. I mean, it looked way harder than what I got, but I'm off dead legs, so I'm excited when I'm on fresh legs to see what I can get. But it's pretty impressive for a guy my size, 320, so.